All right, y'all. We are live on this beautiful Friday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed as we are undergoing right now a Bitcoin emergency. This is the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. In fact, my adrenaline right now is higher than the time me and Carl from the Moon drove to McDonald's drive-thru together in his Maserati and ordered a Big Mac. All right, this is on par with that, guys. This is absolutely crazy. This price action is spicier than a bowl of jalapeno peppers. And by the way, guys, jalapenos high in fiber, so they're really good for your heart, but they do burn on the way out. Now, we need to talk about this Bitcoin price action right here because things are getting spicy. I'm telling you. Now, I got to calm myself down, guys, because I have a lot to talk about. Now, first of all, a huge shout out to our sponsors, all right? A huge shout out to ZOOMEX, a huge shout out to MEXC, a huge shout out to BingX. These are the exchanges I am currently trading on, guys. Links in the pinned comment and description. If you sign up for BingX, you can get up to $6,000 to trade with. If you sign up to MEXC, you can get up to 1,500 altcoins to buy and trade on spot with 0% fees, 0.01% market order fees, 0% limit order fees. Absolutely amazing. Also, guys, huge shout out to Market Cipher, CryptoFace, best trading indicator in the world on TradingView. Huge shout out to the Casper Crew VIP Discord, guys. I am still holding one of these long trades from the juicy setups that we gave in the Casper Crew, guys. We are giving these setups, we are doing these live streams, we are giving these levels. You can join the Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com where we have a complete beginner's course, whole bunch of juicy stuff in here, most thriving, bestest trading community in the world. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are well on our way to 200,000 subscribers. And guys, here's the thing. If you have been following my channel for free, I told you guys about this box. Yesterday, when we were getting this bounce, I told you guys, nah, I'm waiting for this box. And what do you know? Bam! All right, could have made a lot of money on that. And once again, guys, we have a box on the chart that we are going to be looking for. So make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe again and subscribe again. All right, now let me see who we got in the chat today. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat. Huge shout out to Verified Trader. He says, Grand Rising, guys. Huge shout out to Remember God's Love. Woohoo! Jesus is God. Amen. Jesus is God. Amen. Shout out to Lazarus Hand. He says Crypto Billy 111, and a huge shout out to Crypto Billy 111 with the heart and the fist pump. Crypto Billy, what is going on, my brother? God bless you, man. Huge shout out to Kim Rausumen. He says, what's up, bro? What is up? Shout out to Luke Bradford, and a huge shout out to Hodl Crypto with the person with the turquoise hand who's waving. Shout out to Yawman UK who got wrecked. I'm so sorry to hear you got wrecked. Guys, make sure to be using good risk management. And also, guys, as usual, if we can get 1,000 likes within the first 30 minutes of this live stream, we will be giving away 1,000 USDT. Okay, 1,000 USDT. Now, yes, guys, my long trade did in fact get stopped out yesterday. Okay, and when my stop loss got hit, I lost $2,500 on the stop. But you got to remember, we've been locking in the juiciest profits, like literally along the way here, right? So like, we got 4, 7, 14, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33,000, $33,000 in profits from the long trade that we gave in the Casper Crew, baby. All right, this one right here. $33,000 locked in profit, and then I lost $2,500 for a total of, I guess, 27,500 or whatever, all right? So am I sad? No. And we press on, baby. We look for the boxes. We look for the levels. Huge shout out to the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And guys, as you saw also in the beginning of the stream, I am hedging myself in a trade. They call it a Shiznart trade, all right? It's protecting me because of all the long trades that I'm currently in right now. I do not want to only be long. And so right now I'm up $23,900 on this short trade. I have not taken profit yet. I do not plan to take profit on the short trade yet. I will be getting into when and if I will be taking profit on the short trade. And today we're going to be talking about what is going to be happening next for the Bitcoin price. Okay, today for the Bitcoin price, shout out to my man Crypto, my other German, tall, blonde hair, starting to get pretty jacked. Crypto, I can tell you're hitting the weights, bro. We should hit the gym together. Huge shout out to Dwayne in the chat. He says, much love, brother. Shout out to Tattoos and Bulldogs. He says, buy the dip. Shout out to Eddie S. He says, Jason, I called it yesterday. God bless. Shout out to Jerome Guala. He says, wow. Shout out to Sarim Tool Muntaha, who says hi. Hello, right back at you, Sarim Tua Matata. All right, Bitcoin coming down to a very, very key zone right now, guys. A very key zone right now. I'm very excited to get into this price action. I just want to remind everybody, we got over 1,000 people in the chat right now. Okay, we got over 1,000 people in the chat. If we can get 1,000 likes in the first 30 minutes, we are giving away $1,000. So if you like money, if you want $1,000, go ahead right now, like the video. All right, if you're on mobile, close out the chat, click the like. If you're on desktop, just click the like. Shout out to Joe Potter. He says, I'm waiting to buy more at 52K, but I don't think we will ever see that price again now that Wall Street is here. Shout out to Joe Potter. A huge shout out to Joe Potter. May Jesus, may Yeshua bless you, Joe Potter. Shout out to Henry's J, New York. He says, dump baby. Shout out to Scroll Wheel. He says, I love you, man. Keep up the good work. I love you too, Scroll Wheel. You keep up the good work as well. All right, shout out to Dougal Dog. Shout out to Fit Genius 618. The 12-minute still sad. Shout out to Hamada. He says, I love you, bro. Shout out to Flate, who says, like. Shout out to David Ridged. He says, go likes all. All right. Shout out to It's About You. He been did it. He liked the dang video. All right. Shout out to Remember God's Love. Shouting out Joe Potter. Shout out to Explosion. Shout out to Joe Lop 333. Shout out to WM. I got scammed yesterday. Oh, no. Huge shout out to Barry the Rave in the chat. He says, I like this bad boy 873 times, but only one got registered. All right. Fair enough. All right. Shout out to Kenny Esposito. Shout out to Adam Duran. Shout out to Crypto Spike. What is going on, man? You guys in the chat, very, very honored and blessed to have you guys here in the chat. You guys are absolutely amazing. God bless you all. God bless you all. The likers, the dislikers, the lovers, the haters, the people who come in here to spam their own affiliate links. That's fine with me. You know, do what you got to do, man. It's just not very classy. All right? It's just not very classy. Okay. All right. So we got to talk about this Bitcoin price. Once again, guys, yesterday and the day before, if you've been following my channel, okay, the Jason Casper box, when Jason Casper, okay, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Jason Casper here. All right? I'm not necessarily Jason Casper. Jason Casper is a character on YouTube. I'm me, all right? But when Jason Casper gives a white box on his chart, you best take that thing seriously, okay? Because Jason Casper is a kind of a good trader, all right? Me, you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube here with a Pikachu hat, all right? A plunger on the face, all right? Not meant to be taken seriously. But when Jason Casper gets a level, guys, you got to pay attention because 2 days ago, we were live streaming during a Bitcoin dump, and we were watching this box, and we longed it right there on the stream, baby. Right? We literally took a short and a long, I'm pretty sure, in that same day. And then the next day, the following day, we were looking at this box right here. Right? We were remembering the time that Bitcoin, you know, we were going through a whole dating relationship between me and Bitcoin and how the relationship had trouble. And these boxes stood as little counseling sessions and memories of our first date and all. Maybe we could save the relationship, maybe not. Well, right down here, this is the rebound relationship right here, guys. And we did get a nice bounce from the rebound. Now, here's the thing. Just below us, we have another box. Now, what are these boxes? How am I getting these boxes? These boxes, guys, are Fibonacci levels, right? So when we take from the low to the high right here, right? Low to the high, we have ourselves the 618 Fibonacci and the 786 Fibonacci, right? And then what we do is we take from the low to the high right here, from here to here. Sorry, that's not the one I pulled. I guess it was this one right here. And look at that. We got ourselves the Fibonacci, 618, and the 786. Well, check this out, guys. If we go ahead and we take the Fibonacci from the low, literally from the setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord right over here, right? We gave that setup in advance, right? But if we take from this wick where we longed it to the top, we are now seeing that we have our next big box of support right around here, okay? Now, here's the thing. People don't know this, but first marriages actually have over a 50% chance to fail and end in divorce. Second-time marriages actually have over a 70% divorce rate. But by the time you get to the third marriage, it tends to last. Why is this? Well, there's a lot of different reasons. Probably because people are older in life. They don't feel like going through another divorce. It's very stressful, right? Plus, they figure, I'm going to die soon. Am I really going to go through another divorce when I'm 70 years old now and fight over the dang house that I'm not even going to have in 20 years? But here's the thing. We are coming down to this key level next. And I want to just point something out about this next key level here for the Bitcoin price. When we take a look at all this, all right, look at all this, okay? This is all liquidity. This is all liquidity, right? This entire time, we've been able to long and trail our stop losses, long and trail our stop, long and trail the stop, long and trail the stop. Now, we are actually breaking down from this parallel channel. We're breaking down from it. And if we come down here, we are not only grabbing all the liquidity that we made in this parallel channel, but we're also coming down to a key support resistance flip, right? Now, as many of you guys know, I've had my heart broken many times in high school by a girl named 6 Juanita. 6 Juanita is the female personification of the 618 Fibonacci level. Now, whenever I try and ask her out on a date, she tells me, Jason, I like you, but I don't like you like that, right? I view you as a brother. Not necessarily as a boyfriend, but a brother, okay? And she rejects me. Ouch. It hurts. But because we're in the friend zone, 6 Juanita, the 618 Fibonacci level, is going to be there to offer support when we are heartbroken, when we're telling her we'll never be able to have a relationship, when we're contemplating becoming MGTOW, incel, men going their own way. Why can't men just do everything they do with women but with other men? It's a whole big internet movement. Sounds great. Who needs those women anyway? We can do everything with men. Sounds great, right, guys? Actually, it sounds pretty not so great to me. I don't know. But maybe I'm just crazy. I'm just sitting here with my heart broken over 6 Juanita. All right? But hopefully she's going to offer us support down here at the bottom. Now, here's something else. Here's something else that we need to keep in mind. The reason why 6 Juanita rejected us in the first place is because she's not into nice men like your boy Jason Casper. No. She's into criminals like this man down here. Samuel Bankman Fried Chicken. She's into Sam Bankman-Fried, and the thing she likes the most about his physical anatomy is his uneven man breasts. Look at this, big on the left, really large. He only does, taking the 120s for an incline, only on the left side. All right, right side doesn't even do chest press. She's into that. Now look at this. All right, we're gonna head on over to TradingView right now, because I think when we come down to the 6 Juanita level, there's a chance that we could see the regular bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern on market Cipher B. Now let's take a look here at what we see on the chart, okay? Let's take a look at what we see on the chart. Make sure to like the stream, guys, okay? Let's make sure to like the stream, because we still have some time to do this giveaway. As we're watching Bitcoin dump, we are in fact seeing the money flow getting higher and the momentum waves also getting higher over time. Which means, you know, if we consolidate here and then we get another little bit of a leg down, we are absolutely setting ourselves up to see the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, right? Where we're seeing the boobs getting higher over time. Or some people, they don't see man boobs, okay? Some people look at this and they say, you know what, Jason, it kind of looks like, it doesn't look like boobs, but they think, they see something else, right? They say, Jason, it looks like kind of like a butt, right? Uneven butt cheeks, you got a nice big juicy the ravioli is flowing out of the left hand butt cheek, and then the right hand butt cheek is real skinny, like that like the skinny old waitress at the diner who smokes a lot of cigarettes, and she comes out looking like this with the veins popping out of her neck, smoking the cigarette, bringing the coffee to the table, right? And that right hand butt cheek, when you see price coming down to a key level of support and you got that right hand butt cheek, that is where she puts the tip money that people give her when she brings out the coffee in a timely fashion. And then the price gets moved to the upside. Now, notice where the price is coming down to right now. Do you guys see this thing? This thing right here, where my cursor is? Do you know what this thing is called? This is called a volume profile. This is called a volume profile, guys. A volume profile is telling us where did the most asset exchange hands. Now, I want to show you something quite intriguing on this Bitcoin chart. All right? I want to show you guys something quite intriguing on this Bitcoin chart. We're going to go to the 4-hour time frame. Please excuse my dear Dolores. All right, she's here on the chart. All right, we're going to go to the 4-hour time frame and we're going to take a look at market Cipher right now. All right, here we are in the 4. Let's take a look at all the volume that has traded after we made the first big impulse from right here. All right, this is the initial long setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. So if you're in the Casper Crew, huge shout out to you. All right. But after we got the first big impulse, right, we start trading in this kind of channel-y, rangy thingy, right? One person could say, look, this is our channel here. Another person might say, oh, no, no, no. We have a channel that's more like this. Wow. Now, when we change that, does that not give a better perspective of what could possibly be happening? Now, watch this. Remember, we were looking at that volume profile. Dolores' butt cheeks as price was coming down to the high volume node. Now, look at this. If we take all the volume that's traded throughout the entirety of this section where we've been having this range, right? We can see that the price is coming right now down to that high volume node confluence with the parallel channel. Very, very intriguing and interesting. Okay? What does this mean? Well, we already kind of saw in Market Cipher B here that as the price is coming to this level, the money flow is getting higher, the momentum waves are getting higher. We've got the right side up, Sam Bankman-Fried, man boot pattern. We got the Dolores butt cheeks pattern. This means, guys, that if this level holds here, we very well may get a move back up first to around $71,000, which is the midline of this channel, which is also just a historic support resistance flip, because if we take a line at around $71,000, right around here, we can see that it was our resistance, resistance, support, support, right? You guys see that? It was resistance once, it was resistance twice, it was support once, it was support twice, and now it's the midline of our channel, okay? But it also means that if we can hold this level, the probabilities actually are that we see Bitcoin get a move back up to around $74,000, $75,000, and that this big dump is something similar to what has happened back over here. You guys see what I'm saying? You guys see what I'm saying? So there is a really good chance that if we can hold this level, we're going to see Bitcoin come back up today, and this big dump is going to be a thing of the past, baby. A thing of the past. Okay? So we got a lot of things to consider right now as far as the Bitcoin price goes. Now, let's zoom out here. Let's go to a higher time frame, because we do need to consider a few things here. Now, yes, this is key support. Again, if we lose this support, we know that our next box is going to be coming down right here. Okay, so our next box of support, if we lose this level, is going to be right down around here, right around that. It's a zone 62 to 64K. We got levels in here, right? If you're in the Casper crew, then you know exactly what levels I'm looking to long, baby. But this is our next zone if we don't hold this key area of support. But if we hold it, we could come back up to our highs at around 73.7, right? Around 73.7, 74, 75,000 smackaroni quesos, baby. Okay, now I want to go back to the daily time frame, because I think this is very important. We need to acknowledge the fact in our minds, all right, in our hearts, our minds and hearts, that the Bitcoin price is a tad bit overextended. Now, when I say things like this, people get nervous, people get scared, man. Jason, how could you say overextended in a bull market? Well, look, guys, this channel, and I've been saying this for a long time, this is not a very healthy looking rise. Okay, typically when we get a breakout of Bitcoin all-time highs, let's do a little historical context, all right? Let's get some historical context before we jump to conclude. I'm about to pull a Vladimir Putin. Am I allowed to say Vladimir? I don't know. Anyway, let's get a little historical context before we just start to jump to conclusions and get emotional about things, okay? When we take a look at historical breakouts, okay, for example, on the weekly time frame, we break out and we get a really fast pump. I mean, look at what happened when we broke out at 20,000 US dollars. All right, now when I say US dollars, yes, that is a reference to my man Crypto and all my Dubai crypto people who say US dollars because they don't live in the US. They want to make sure you know. We're not talking about Canadian dollars, no offense to my Canadians. When we broke out of 20,000 US dollars, right? Look at what happened the week we broke out. Look at the weekly candle. Is there any question here that we're breaking out? No, we're broken out. Our face is full of pimples. We have broken out. 25% move in a week. Okay? I got ladybugs flying on me. I got a ladybug infestation in this dang house. Alright? The time before that, right? Let's go to the time before that when we broke the highs. Oh, Coinbase don't go back. Okay, whatever. My point is, typically when we break out, it's massive. It's huge. This time, what happens? What happens on the breakout? We break out, we lose it. We break out, we lose it. The week that we broke out, we closed the candle just a tiny bit above. Now we're in the second week. We got 2 days left in the week, and we got ourselves a purple doji. All right, why do they call it a doji? I don't know. Candlesticks, it's probably some Japanese thing. I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I wish I was. I used to wish I was. You know, when I was in 4th grade, I somehow got a hold of Pokemon Gold and Silver version, Japanese only. I thought I was going to be able to learn it in Japanese when I was a little kid. I got the copy of Dragon Ball GT in Japanese. I thought I'll just watch Dragon Ball GT and learn Japanese. Didn't work. Okay, but now we're forming a purple doji right here. Okay, not like what we've seen in the past. And so when we go back to the daily time frame, we have to just realize that we really don't have any major support until around that $52,000 zone, because this is really the last area where we formed any kind of actual support. And I'm not saying we're going to get a drop to there. I'm just saying that we do need to be open to the fact that $52,000 really is the only support we have below us on this daily time frame. Because like I said before, when you can just be in a place where when you're trailing your stop loss under these higher lows, eventually you gotta, what do they say? You buttered your bread, now you gotta sleep in it too, right? You can't just be buttering your bread and think you're not gonna get to sleep in that bread. You know, you're buttering yourself all the way up. Eventually the roosters are gonna come home to the chicken coop and they're gonna make love to the hens, and you're gonna get fertilized eggs, you're gonna hatch the eggs, and you're gonna have more chickens. And that's the point. When Bitcoin gets a pullback, it does give us an opportunity to get more chickens, because then we can buy at cheaper prices, which will then multiply the amount of chickens we have, hence the number of eggs we get per day, hence the number of fats and proteins we can put in our body per day, hence allowing us to have very, very, very high cholesterol, which is good. We want that all-time high, $250,000 Bitcoin. Okay? Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if we lose 60K, it's a smooth move back down to 52K, guys. Okay? This is why I am holding this short as a hedge right now. Because I do believe that if we're going to get a pullback, especially since right now we're trading under the all-time high, and there is a chance we could close this weekly candle below the all-time high, and looking at this weekly time frame, we don't have any support until we get to this weekly order block right here at 52K. I want to make sure that I am not only exposed to Bitcoin on the long side. And the reason I have not taken profits on the short is because I am holding the short as an insurance policy. If my short gets stopped out, I will lose a couple $1,000s. I do not care about losing a couple $1,000s. I have made 6 figures in the past few months longing Bitcoin, plus my spot portfolio. So if I lose 3K, I do not care, because I'm holding this as an insurance policy. All right, I want to make sure that if these bear signs actually do start to confirm and play out, I'm not sitting there holding the bag, right? I don't want to hold the bag. I'm a macho man. I don't hold bags for anybody. Okay? Except for my wife. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Big Butts 28. I love you, Big Butts 28. Huge shout out to you. Behind every good treadmill trader, there's a woman, a strong, capable woman to support her man. All right, but look, we don't have to worry about Bitcoin dumping until we lose our current high volume node right here with let's get the parallel channel going. All right, let's get the parallel channel. Let's get it. Get this thing. Let's get yeah, okay, yeah, all right, give or take, right? It's a give or take channel. All right, everything in life is a give and take. All right, you want to get jacked? It's a give and take. You got to give up some other things. You want to get fat? It's a give and take. You got to give up some things. All right? All right. So, Bitcoin's starting to get a move, baby. And, yeah, I'm still holding the short trade, okay? Still holding the short trade. Now, a huge shout out to the Casper crew, because this morning, we did take that long trade, all right? When I woke up at 5 in the morning and I saw that we were getting a dip to my very key level of support, the place I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this level for a very long time, okay? I let everyone know I've longed it at 5:30 in the morning because of what I saw there, all right? I've been waiting for this level for a very long time, and for me, it is worth the risk. It is worth the risk for me because it's a very key level. We are at this high volume node, and I've just laid out all the reasons why I am feeling a little bit bullish at this level. But here's the thing. If we lose this level here, all right, if we lose this level, then I am expecting us to get a dump back down to the lower box I've already showed you. But this level right here is crucial, and the reason is because when you establish a fair value zone for any asset, when you reject from the top of the fair value zone, the first place you look for support is this high volume node. Now, the reason why I actually took a long from this area, and the reason why, well, at least this is why I'll just walk you through how I took the why I took the trade. So this was a key level for me right here. I wake up in the morning feeling like Jason Casper. All right. Brush my teeth with a bottle of apple cider vinegar, and I see the price right here. I'm like, dang, because I was looking to long this level. I'm glad I didn't, honestly. That would have probably wrecked me. I saw we're losing the level, and then I take a look at market Cipher B, and what do I see? I see this. As we're losing the level, I see what I want to see. Money flow getting higher, momentum waves getting higher. Yesterday, guys, you know the reason I did not long Bitcoin yesterday, even though we were coming down to a key support, is because we didn't see at least a 6-minute bullish divergence. Well, here we see a 6-minute bullish divergence. Here we see a 12-minute bullish divergence as well, with the money flow also getting thicker over time. And so for me, I say to myself, this is a very key level of support. If the price can come back up above it and hold here, that to me equals a long trade. And when we come to the 6-minute time frame, actually we can even go lower than the 6-minute time frame, but look at this. For me, right here, this was the long trigger. Boom. Because we broke out, we tried to come below, and then bam, we reclaimed very quick. All right. And so when I see the reclaim, for me, that's just very simple, easy. All right, I know where I'm wrong. If we lose the level, I got my entry right here, and now we can shoot back up to the top of the range. Is this trade gonna get stopped out? Maybe. Maybe. To be honest with you, I've already taken some profits on it. But yeah, right now, this is potentially, and what we really need to do, especially when New York opens, if we can make a higher high here, then I'd say we're in the clear. And then I'd say, actually, if we do something like this and we make a higher high, I will probably add to the long trade when we come back down to this zone, because this right here is going to now be bullish market structure forming locally. And then I will even add to it coming back down to here, which is basically right around where my entry is anyway. And then I'm going to ride that thing to the moon through the Van Allen radiation belts. Van Allen radiation belts have not yet been discovered, so it's not a problem at all. All right? It's not a problem at all. Because we don't know about something, therefore it's not a problem at all. That's how life works, guys. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat. All right? Wow, we got 1,700 people in here. It's been half an hour. It's been half an hour. I guess we didn't reach our quota here, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Friday, we got to get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, baby. You know, no work on Friday, no work on Saturday. It's the Shabbat, it's the Sabbath day. A day to rest. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat right now. All right. Did CryptoFace hold his position open? I think he did. Last I saw his video this morning. And he's praying, and I'm praying for him too. All right, but yeah, I think he's still hodling it. I don't know, actually. Last I heard, he was still hodling. If you don't use a stop loss, you can't get wrecked. Well, that's not true on leverage, my friend. All right, shout out to the Dusty Hunt. Bitcoin died. It was a good run. Shout out to Crypto Carnage. He says, my fellow Canadians, yesterday was official steak and BJ day. LOL. I just read that out loud. Forgive me. Look, this is a family channel, man, but I guess you mean beet juice. He's talking about beet juice, all right? Steak has lots of iron, and so I think beets do too, my friend, all right? But, all right. Shout out to Dylan Cockerell. He says, LOL, I'm catching up to the video, waiting at 1.75, but JC must be loaded up on the coffee today. I'm not really loaded up on the coffee today, guys. I'm not. All right? I'm really not. I've been only drinking one small 5-ounce cup of coffee a day a morning, right? 5 ounces. All right, but I'm stoked on life, guys. I'm stoked on life. All right, I'm not on caffeine. People think I'm on caffeine. I'm not, guys. All right, I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to the Lord that for everything He's blessed me with. I have no reason to be down in the dumps today, guys. All right, the Video Kingdom feels like selling the spot bags. Well, here's the thing. I am 20% out of my Bitcoin spot, and it's not because I'm necessarily bearish on Bitcoin, but look, we're here to make money. We're here to take profit. At least I am. You might have a different goal than me. for me, my goal is to make money. And so for that reason, I am out 20% of my Bitcoin spot holdings. All right, and I am not going to buy Bitcoin again until it depends on what happens. If we keep pumping up and we hit like keep hitting new highs, I'm not going to be buying Bitcoin until we start to lose maybe like 60K, honestly. I'm going to time it with the cycles as well. We'll know when it's time to really start buying Bitcoin, guys. We will know. But for me, you know, 30K was a huge buy zone on the way down last cycle. 20K was a huge buy zone, and then under 20K was FOMO buy zone for me. And we didn't hit some of my lower targets. So that's why I buy on the way down and I sell on the way up, because buy when it's uncomfortable, sell when it's uncomfortable, guys, and you're going to do all right. I mean, seriously, you could suck at trading, and if you buy when it's uncomfortable and sell when it's uncomfortable, you will do all right. And I'm not talking about short-term buying and stuff like that, right? I'm not talking about buy the dip, bro, in the middle of the bull run. I'm talking about we're on the monthly time frame, right? And we are dumping like crazy, right? That's when you want to be. That's when I'll be looking for buys. So like right now, if let's say we do start to dump right here, a buy zone for me would be 30K. Because we're just, look at this. I mean, it can be more obvious than this when they say buy low and sell high. I've just sold 20% of my Bitcoin at the high. Objectively speaking, this is the high. If we happen to dump back down to around the zone, I would be a fool for not buying here. And if we come down lower, right, you're just drawing lines on the chart. You're a fool for not buying in these zones, right? You're a fool. People are going to be scared. It's going to be hard. I remember when I was buying Bitcoin under 20K, I made videos about it too on YouTube, because I had people calling me, Jason, should I sell my Bitcoin? I'm like, are you nuts? They bought around here, you know. They bought around here hoping for 100K. Should I sell my Bitcoin? You have two options. Either you sell your Bitcoin now and lose 60% of your money, or you just hold your Bitcoin and eventually you'll be all right. Now they're up 60% if they hodl, right? So you could suck at this, right? Let's say you sold all your Bitcoin, right? Or let's say you were out of the market, right? And then you just bought Bitcoin here because you thought 30K was gonna hold, and you just hodl. Well, guess what, man? Right now, you're up 100%. You just doubled your money, and you weren't even that good at it. So look, I don't think it's a bad idea to sell some spot Bitcoin at these prices. Personally, I think we're going to see higher prices. But let's take a look objectively here at the weekly market Cipher B. Let's go to the 7-day. Let's go to the 4-day. The 4-day looks great. The 4-day to me, guys, it looks like we do need to have a pullback. But it looks like this money flow is nice and thick, right? Let's go to the daily. Even with the daily, guys, we have bearish divergences on the daily. It looks like we need a pullback here. Here's what would get me into honestly a buy the dip in the bull market kind of mindset here. If the Bitcoin forms a momentum wave under the zero line on the daily, ideally, man, if the Bitcoin prints us a big BitBoy green dot on the daily, which I don't even know if it will, but if you see one of these guys, all right, for me, I will go straight Michael Saylor, sell my dang farm, take out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mortgages, sell a kidney and a testicle on the black market just to buy Bitcoin, okay? Because that's a very bullish signal. But even if, I mean, here's a really bullish scenario as well for you high time frame traders, right? Let's say we do dump back down to around the 50K, right? Let's say we dump back down to 50K to retest that, right? If we see the 1-day oscillator giving us a lower low, right, coming down below the negative 60 level, and the 1-day oscillator is giving us a lower low, but the price is making a higher low in this very clearly defined trend line which will be forming, right? This is a very bullish signal. In fact, I would probably enter into a low leveraged Bitcoin long trade here on the daily, and maybe I would actually even move some of my spot Bitcoin into derivatives and just hold like a 1 or 2x or maybe a 3x or a 4x, maybe a 3x leverage long trade. Like a 3x leverage, take like 2 Bitcoin and put a 6 Bitcoin position on here and just hodl that thing, because then I could take my 2 Bitcoin And as the price goes up, my 2 Bitcoin that I'm holding on spot is increasing along with Bitcoin. And if we do hit 100K, I could take my 2 Bitcoin, right? And I could basically double my Bitcoin. I could double my Bitcoin, really. I could double my Bitcoin. I could turn 2 Bitcoin into 4 Bitcoin on a very chill, low leverage long trade. That would be an ideal situation. Okay, now these are opportunities that don't happen very much. So again, if we start to dump down to that $50,000 zone, right, that last area of support that we have, I am not going to be fearful. All right, I'm going to stay true to the analysis, baby. And New York is about to open in 10 minutes, guys. All right, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, New York is going to open. All right. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got almost 1,800 people here. Only 800 likes. This does horrible things to my self-esteem. All right, who we got in the chat right now? Let's check out Nix. He would buy the kidney. You look like you would, man. That's a creepy profile picture. All right, shout out to Aaron G in the chat, holding it down with the wrench. All right, huge shout out to Ben. He's short from 72.3. Shout out to Bobcat Man. He says Star Trek. Shout out to G Immortal. He says you scared. All right, where's the mods? Are things getting inappropriate in the chat? Let's pop into the chat real quick and see if things are getting inappropriate in here. All right. Sometimes it's hard to see everything. All right, let's see. Do we have any appropriate things? No, everything's good. Shout out to Crypto Incognito in the chat. Shout out to Red X in the chat. Shout out to Sam Nash in the chat. Shout out to Felipe Collin in the chat. He says, love from France. Big Butt 28 rocks. Happy birth coming. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mo Crypt. He says, do you wait for initial balance to form on New York Open? Before what? Before I trade? Nah, not really. Show me your 6-pack. You guys want to see the 6-pack? Shout out to Fit Genius 618. He says 1,800 people watching. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Millennial Crypto Investing. Missed yesterday's low by $20. Dang, that's not cool. Sorry to hear that. That's the worst. I hate when that happens. Shout out to JC Stylish, looking for a rebound. Shout out to the Great Indian Passport. Shout out to Freedom. He says, let's take our money back. Shout out to Emerald Crypto. He says, let me get a shout out, Jay. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sports T. Shout out to Thor, who's in the chat. Shout out to JC Stylish with the peanuts. Shout out to Jorn Besser with the shout out. Shout out to the ignored super chats. Let's check out the super chats. Thank you, my friend. Huge shout out to Spiritual Tradie Podcast. What do you say about the 1 hour bull div? I would say that the 1 hour bull div looks shady to me, but the 24 minute is keeping me feeling like we could get the move up from here. All right, the 1 hour bull div is shady because of the money flow, but the 24 minute and the 12 minute are making me think we could get a move up from here. Shout out to the super chats in the house. All right, huge shout out to Yorn. He says, give me time to breathe between the jokes. I love it. Well, God bless you, Yorn. Sorry if I'm a little jokey today, guys. Huge shout out to John Ingram. He says, can you check the Filecoin levels, por favor, which means for favor, and Espanol. Yeah, we could check out Philcoin, man. Check out good old Phil. All right. Man, people always ask about Phil. Look, guys, my feelings about Philcoin, they have not changed at all. All right, my feelings about Philcoin, they have not changed at all. When New York opens, guys, we are going to see a big move. All right, New York is not going to sleep on this move. All right, New York is not going to sleep on this move. So in 8 minutes, guys, we are going to witness the craziest price action you've ever witnessed in your life. But Filecoin, look, we're breaking out of resistance. For me, major target $44.35. Where would I buy Phil? All right, I feel like I would buy it if we get to move back down to around $7.25. Golden pocket retest of the trend line here. All right, that's the only place I'm interested in buying Philcoin. But I'm loaded up on Philcoin. All right, we're about to pump. I think Philcoin is where it's at, man. All right, let's get down to the 12-minute market cipher B. All right, so again, we have a key level right here. This is key. Man, 12-minute is actually not looking as good as I wanted it to here, guys. What we really need here is a higher high if we want continuation. And if not, well, it's a shame. It'll be a shame. It'll be a shame. All right. Huge shout out to our next super chat in the house. We got our man Sailor Jays. He says, hey, Jason, I bought your trading course in 2021. I have proof of purchase in email, but your website says I don't have access. Okay, open up a ticket in the Discord. And it's probably because we switched servers or something like that. But yes, we will get you hooked up. Hooked and booked, baby. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. But yes, we will get you hooked up with that. All right, join the free Discord, open up a ticket. We will get you hooked and booked, baby. All right. The pump song. Yeah, maybe we'll have to sing the pump song upon New York Open here. But man, this 12-minute money flow is not looking very loyal. She was looking loyal back in these days, guys. But now, she's looking like she's a little fickle. You know? She's looking like she's fickle. Like 6 Juanita. You know? It's like back in school, I had a crush on this girl. She had a crush on me too. She said, Jason, you know, I'll love you today. I'll love you tomorrow. And the next day, I thought that meant she would love me forever. But no, literally on the 3rd day, she dumped me. She said, I told you, I just today, tomorrow, and the next day, that's it. So perhaps that's what's going to happen here now, right? CDW local, liquidity grab local. All right, trading the range. All right, let's check this out. Come on, Bitcoin, come on. All right, we're about to see a New York Open here. Let's go down to our lower time frames. 6 minutes into a New York Open. Make sure to like the stream. I have to say the 3-minute keeping me in bull mode right now, locally at least, locally. Still haven't traded the short. And look, if we don't pump, New York is going to dump us. And this epic short trade is going to be in massive profits. We're talking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 dollars. All right, huge shout out to John Ingram again. Can you check Litecoin? Got some heavy bags. Yeah. Shout out to Kush is my Cologne. He says, hey brother, can you check out Cody when you get a chance? Stay blessed. Yeah, man. All right, so we'll check out Cody. The Cotty. We're chilling on the Cotty right over here, all right? For some reason, whenever I talk about Cotty, I feel like I need to talk in a little bit of a British accent. All right, we'll also take a quick look here at Litecoin as well. We got super chats. Just making sure I don't miss any. All right, shout out to Kush is my Cologne. All right. Man, Cotty on the low time frames looking exactly the same as Bitcoin right now. We got Cotty looking the same as Bitcoin right now. Man, look at Cotty. So look, Cotty's gotten the break. Cotty bullish on the weekly. Cotty on the looking to me like I would really want to see a retest here. Let's remove all this and let's just look at the chart objectively. We have a support resistance slip going back to around February 2021. I say this weekly order block right around here. Weekly, it looks like she wants to recorrect a little bit. So yeah, oh man, we already got the bounce from the golden pocket. That's a bummer, but let's pull the macro golden pocket. I would say for me, Cotty, I would be very interested in a Cotty buy right around here. Right, I would buy some Cotty right around here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that Cotty, man. Yeah, we got the value area high, we got the golden pocket, we got the 786. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's take a look at Litecoin, LTC, and then New York's gonna open. LTC, USD. Wow, we were doing some analysis on LTC already. USD, LTC, USD, LTC, USD. It's you and me with the LTC. He with the LTC. The USD and you and me. Yeah, so look at this, guys. I mean, literally, we were looking for a move back down to retest this trend line, and we got it yesterday. Or not yesterday, we got it last week. So our Litecoin analysis, man, I didn't take this advice, but it would have been good. It would have been good, right? We were looking for a back test of this trend line / golden pocket. We literally wick down right to it, get a little bit of a bounce. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. All right, thanks, guys. My bad. All right, my bad. So yeah, Litecoin. Look, we're rejecting now from the 786. This is a no-buy zone for me. I'm obviously bullish on Litecoin. I mean, maybe you could say, okay, so here's the thing. This is a risky buy for Litecoin, but you could say we're back testing the value area high right now at $87, and that we're going to see it pump. I would have really liked to have bought this retest here, that breakout and retest. It's hard for me to say right now, like, what I would look for on Litecoin, but as far as an actual entry, let's go to the weekly and let's just remove everything. The only way... We got 1 minute until New York opens. The only way I would honestly buy Litecoin right now is if we make another higher high. And then back test. Man, it's tough. It really is tough, I have to say. Like an entry point on Litecoin. I don't know, it's tough. But if you have a big bag, I would just hold that bag. Right? I would just hold that bag. This is a key support where we're at right now. All right, New York is open. I just got the alert. New York is open. Just got the alert. I would just hold the bag. All right, let's check out Bitcoin. Let's see what the market maker wants to do. Market makers enticing the retail trader to FOMO long. Meanwhile, the market maker's building his shorts to recover the vector candles. That was a horrible Tino impression. I can usually do better than that. All right, New York is opening. Let's check out our 1 minute. Dumping. We are dumping like a wild woman in distress, running through the wilderness with a laundry basket on her head, looking like Janet Yellen. Oh my goodness, we're in free fall mode. New York is feeling the bearishness. Sheesh. This is not good. This is not what I want to see. All right, let's pull a fib here. All right, let's pull a fib here because the only chance we have is holding this zone. All right, the only chance we have is holding this zone. If we're going to dump like a wild lady in distress. And if not, man, we are about to short this Bitcoin all the way back down to where it came from, which is zero! Zero! All right. All right, let's see if we got any more super chats up in here. Because I do not want to miss anybody. Huge shout out to my man Paulo S. He says €5.99 super chat. Shout out to you, my man. God bless you. Are we gonna nuke another 10K? Well, you know, this is a very important New York Open right now. Let's check it out. All right. We are in the 1 minute time frame. The bears coming out the gate strong. The bears coming out the gate strong, but the bulls are coming back. All right, money flow coming out in the 1 minute, but overall, if we look at this from a larger perspective, we can see that the bulls are really trying to push the money back into the market, and potentially, as long as this red money flow wave doesn't dip down lower than this right here, we are going to be in the right direction. Okay? Now we're starting to get the bulls starting to come back. We got some 1 minute candles. Blue, baby. We got a spike of volume coming into the market right now. All right, if we can come above this level right here of about 67,850, then that is our ticket to higher prices, and then we can make a higher high, and then we will be in bullish market structure locally. Okay? Let's check out what's happening now in real time. Man, look, if we start to pump here, we could really pump because we have a bunch of single prints to be filth. It's filthy. Uh-oh. All right. Look, I'd say it's pretty neutral right now. It's not too bearish. It's not too bullish. What would be really strong is a reclaim of the VWAP, guys. But obviously, we've rejected from the VWAP. And let's see. We have only shorts opening up here and longs closing out. Only shorts opening and longs closing out. So let's see. You know, we got about 1.5 million shorts opening up immediately. People feeling the FOMO to short. People selling their bags right off the gate, right out the gate. They're selling their Bitcoin bags right out the gate, baby. It's 9:33, 3 minutes past New York Open. Are we going to squeeze the shorts? Are we going to squeeze the shorts? Let's go, baby. All right, let's check out our 5-minute market cipher B. Look at the money flow. Look, I think, man, I'm still holding on to this. I'm still holding on to this potential bounce right here, guys. This 5-minute money flow keeping me hopeful. All right, keeping me hopeful. This 5-minute money flow keeping me hopeful. Now, look, if we do something like this, then I will be looking for this, right? We take these highs out. Then I will be looking for a higher low, and then I will be looking for a move back up towards the $71,000 level. $71,000 level. So this could be our play for the day, all right? This could be our play for the day. So let's wait and see how she's gonna go. Come on, Bulls. We got the Bears and the Bulls in a fight. We got 1.4 million shorts opening up right now at the low. Can we get some buyers to step in? All right, we need some buyers to step in. We're looking at this. We're looking at this price action here. All right, we know we're at a very key level. All right, we know that we've come down to the point of control, the high volume node of this entire range that we've been trading for the past few weeks. All right, as the price is coming down to the level, this point of control right here, we're looking at market cipher B, looking like a pair of uneven butt cheeks. Tip money in the right hand butt cheek. Waitress coming out with the coffee. All right, and we're looking for that move to the upside. All right, we know also that not only do we have that, but we also have this massive channel. Right, let's clear off everything. All right, what are the confluences? Why are we looking for a potential move up from here? Right, I've already given the levels below if we don't get this bounce. Okay, so if you missed it, go back and watch the beginning. But we are also kind of looking at this right here, guys. All right. We're looking at this, and we're looking at this. That's all we need, baby. This and this. That's all we need. A little bit of this and a little bit of this. A little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Now, here's the thing also that we need to keep in mind. What happened? Okay, yeah. Here's something else, guys, to keep in mind. If we actually do hold this bottom of the channel here, guess what that's also called? That's called a hidden bull on the 4 hour. Hidden bullish div. Confluence with a regular bullish div on the 1 hour. All right, so yes, I did long this, guys. I did long this area earlier this morning. All right, I woke up. First thing I saw this morning when I woke up was, well, here, I'll show you. I'll show you what I saw first thing in the morning, man. I've been not sleeping well, guys. I'm gonna confess that I haven't been sleeping very well. Okay, so I went to bed last night, and the last thing I said for the day was, these are the levels I'm looking for trades at, right? These green boxes, again, Jason Casper, when Jason Casper gives a green box, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Jason Casper, because Jason Casper's a good trader. Me, not so much, but when Jason Casper gives a green box, pay attention, right? So this green box right here, very key support. Looking for longs at all these levels. When I wake up to us losing the level, right? I wake up to us losing the level, but look what I see on market cipher B, bullish divergences, right? So essentially, it's at 5:23 in the morning. If we can reclaim it, that level, get a move above, for me, that's a long trade every single time, because bullish divergences at a key level, right? For me, it's simple, right? So we basically, look at this. We came down. This is the moment of truth. Are we going to back test it or are we going to lose it? We came down and then we immediately reclaim it after a back test. So for me, that was the long, right? And then of course we've got the setups and stuff from lower, right? But huge shout out to the Casper crew. So you know, this trade, it might turn good. I've actually already locked in a profit. I'm actually already not going to lose on the trade. So we're going to have to see what happens. I've already locked in a profit. I'm already not going to lose on it. But Casper crew, look, we gave the long setup from $61,000. We gave the long setup from $50,000. Man, we are crushing it, all right? We're absolutely crushing it. All right, we're back testing this 786 here. Now, again, guys, look, if we don't hold the level that I'm looking at right now, then I say we're coming down to this next white box. Because if you've been following my channel all week, right? Make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys, because look, we watched this happen live, walked you through the long setup live. Yesterday, we were getting this bounce. I said, I'm not long in it. I'm waiting for my box down here. And look at that. That was the big move. And then so now today, we're 2 for 2 right now, right? We got this next big white box down here. These are just all golden pocket 618 levels. All right? Our not girlfriend from high school, the 6 Juanita, right? She rejected us. We're in the friend zone. She will never date us because we're always going to be in the friend zone. But because we're in the friend zone, she will be there to offer us support. And every single time, right, when we get depressed, what does 6 Juanita do, right? She needs us because we let her copy off our homework and stuff. She needs us to graduate high school and to get a college degree, because nowadays, if you don't have a college degree, then your life will just be horrible, right? A college degree is everything. It's so valuable. They're so rare, college degrees. They pretty much guarantee you're going to make $2 or $3 million more than a not college degree, right? Well, anyway, she needs us to get that college degree because she still believes in that thing. And yeah, so every time we get depressed, oh, 6 Juanita, I'll never find a girlfriend. Don't worry, Jason, you will. And she keeps us from becoming an incel, MGTOW, red pill kind of guy, you know? Because, you know, sometimes you get tempted when no girlfriend. Hey, maybe I'll just become a MGTOW. Who needs women anyway? We'll just do everything we do with women, but with other men. Right? Sounds good, right, guys? Just kidding. Doesn't sound so good to me. But some guys think it sounds good. And hey, man, I don't judge. It's 2023. You know what I'm saying? I went through a weird phase back in college. You know, when I was, well, that's a whole story. That's a whole nother story. All right. Well, yeah, you guys know the story. You guys know the story. Back in college when I was, here we go. When I was majoring in trans non-carbon binary emission studies. I went through a little phase too. This is my MGTOW phase. And then every time I came down to the MGTOW phase, you know, 6 Juanita just dragged me right out of there. She took away my red pill, gave me a blue pill, and all of a sudden the world was happy and blissful again. That's why I use blue and purple candles, baby. All right. Bitcoin is pumping. All right. Here we go, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Let me get a handle. All I want to see is another blue candle. And for some reason, guys, I don't know why, but my voice and my is off sync with the music, which is a shame. Which is a shame. Let me see something real quick. All right, let me try something real quick. All right. I'm gonna see if I can fix my voice, my audio, as Bitcoin is starting to get a move, guys. All right. Bitcoin is starting to get a move here. All right, let's see if that worked. Yo. I'm seeing if my voice is on beat with the music. Because if it is, well, that changes the whole game. Yeah, let's see. I want to see if my voice is in line with this music here. Let's see if it is. Yeah. Let me check if my voice is on beat with the track. Let me check if my voice is on beat with the track. This is simply just a sound check. Listen back, making sure my voice is on beat with the track. If it's not, then we rewind. Gotta find another reason to do it. Got the Bitcoin on my mind, baby. Here we go, starting to pump. Price not even going down, cause we're in the slump. To the ground, Bitcoin going down. Let me hear you make a sound, Alright, let's see if that was on beat with the track, baby. Cause you know how much I love to be on beat with the track. No, it's not on beat with the track, guys. I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna have to call my audio engineer over here. I'm gonna have to call my audio engineer up in here. Alright. Alright, Soul is pumping. Alright, shout out to Flame Jr. Had to like and subscribe. Alright. Yeah, we got delay, guys. We got delay. Let me see, like, why is that, you know? Why is that? Why is that? Alright guys, let's see what is going on here. New York has just opened about 15 minutes ago. And we got the bears starting to come in, then we got the bulls pushing right back. Let's see what's happening here. Actually, this looks a little bit bullish to me. Very, very locally. Let's check it out. Yeah, potentially a little bit bullish here. Nothing too crazy. Not yet. See, here's what we need to do. We need to, if we want to see this support hold, we need to make a higher high, and then we can look to do something like this. Right? Because we've got our support right here. This is our key level. Right? We got our key level. We want to change market structure by making a higher high. Then we want to come back into the range, make a higher low, and then break out. And I have to be honest, the money flow on the 6 is looking nice. Let's check back to our 12-minute. Come on, 12-minute. It's all up to the 12-minute right now. If this 12-minute money flow can keep with this curvature, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good with the 12-minute curvature coming through. We're coming through with the 12-minute curve, baby. All right, fib structure said it was bullish at 65K, so I longed. Nice, man. That's legit. I didn't get in until a little bit later than 65K. I didn't see a fib level down there. I didn't see a fib level. All right. Huge shout to everybody in chat right now. Bears are coming in hot, says Hunts. Shout out to Mason. He says Vitalik approved and traded. Talking about a coin called Humble. Never heard of it, my man. Light travels faster than sound. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it is, man. Like, I had it lined up before, so it's a little bit frustrating. All right, shout out to Dave Digital. Shout out to Yusuf. What's the music I played before? These musics here, guys. Look, I've got Thieves Hype Track Volume 2, and I've got 2 hours Retrowave Synthwave Mixtape DMCA royalty-free music for Twitch. But of course, I'm not on Twitch. I'm on YouTube, baby. I'm on YouTube. All right, here we go, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Let me get a handle. All I want to see is another blue candle, baby. Here we go. Now let's watch this, because if we come back into our channel, baby, then we're in the money. All right, now look, I'm not closing the short. I'm still in a short trade here. I am not going to close this short trade, right? This for me is simply just a hedge trade. All right, we're up $20,000 on the short, but I'm hedging against. I have I have long trades that are actually worth more money than this. This is about a, I mean, about a $300-ish thousand position, and I'm in about $400,000 worth of Bitcoin longs right now. So for me, this is hedging against my longs in my spot portfolio. That's why I haven't taken profits on this. All right, as I said in the beginning of the stream, this is simply insurance. This is insurance in case, you know, something like this happens. This is insurance for me, and I'm willing to get stopped out and pay a fee, an insurance fee, in the event that something bad happens. It's no different than having homeowners insurance if your house burns down. You know, because right now we're building a Bitcoin house, baby. We're building a Bitcoin house. Here we go, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Bitcoin pumping. Here we go. Bitcoin pumping, baby. All right. So look, we got to make a higher high. We got to make a higher high right here. And if we do, then man, it's going to be a smooth sail to the upside, baby. And look, if we come back inside of this this trend line right here, right? We come back inside this yellow trend line, guys. That to me is simply just a fake out, right? We got the parallel channel here. We come back inside. I'm still not going to close the short, guys. The only way I will close the short, to be honest with you, I will think about closing the short if we actually do reclaim 72K, because 72K right now is very key resistance. But 71K right now, 71K is my target for a move to the upside. 71K is my target for the move to the upside. So in a medium-term bullish, longer-term bearish scenario, 71K support resistance flip, get a little rejection from the golden pocket, come back down to some lower targets, and then get a bounce. This is kind of like, in general, the way I'm kind of looking to trade Bitcoin in the immediate short term, right? Next few days, week-ish-ishness. All right. Huge shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's see if we have any super chats up in here. Let's see if we can get a crazy Bitcoin pump live on stream, man. That would be crazy. All right, huge shout out to Chris Torrio. Check out Vitalik Buterin's cat, Shmuel. This has massive potential to be one of the top meme coins in the bull run. All right, Chris Torrio, you heard it. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. We got the #1 Bitcoin bull run Vitalik Bitcoin meme coin. All right, we'll have to look at it. Shout out to my man, I Show You. Can you look at Triaz? Yeah, we could look at Triaz. All right, so I'll be honest with you about Triage. All right. So look, honestly, for me, Triage, I would say this. That's what I would kind of want to look for. Take out these lows. We have 2 sets of lows here, and we do have like a support resistance flip coming in right around here, and then we had these highs here. So, yeah, why not? Why not take the highs, come back down, take the lows, and then break out? But other than that, I can't say anything about this coin. I don't see anything too significant on any real time frame here. Yeah, the 4 hour looks nice. So look, yeah, this to me on the 4-hour would actually look nice. It would give us some nice divergences. All right, let's check back on our Bitcoin price. All right, guys, looking good. Looking good for Bitcoin right now. All right, we are looking good. So again, this is my general target is 71,000. Right, so this is my target here. This is my target right here. Shout out to my man JGD. He says, a religious question. What do you think this is? He says, do you think it's odd that Muslims practice Ramadan? Jesus did 40 days, but we do not practice something similar. Are you talking about fasting? Are you talking about fasting? Well, look, Jesus says, he says, when you fast. He is assuming that you are going to be fasting. And, you know, modern day Christianity does practice Lent. All right. If you want to get biblical with it, there is one specific day a year that you're supposed to fast. But if I talk about it, a lot of you people will probably call me a heretic. So, you know, yeah, but look, it seems like it's presupposed that you are going to be fasting as part of your spiritual disciplines. All right. All right, Bitcoin, let's go, baby. And yeah, if we're following Jesus, if he's the example and he fasted, then yeah, we should definitely practice the same. In fact, some of the craziest changes in my life came through fasting. I'll be honest with you. If we're going to talk about fasting, some of the craziest, most pivotal, monumental things in my life happened through extended fasts, multiple days. Multiple days. You know? Yeah, in fact, right around the time I was about to know that I was supposed to marry my wife, I think we fasted together. I think it was for 11 days that we did it. 11 days. We were shooting for 14, but 11. Now, let me tell you, after an extended fast, man, food is just so good. I will tell you, food is so good. And you want to start to feel like you're really depending on God for your existence. Try an extended fast, because you get into this weird state of being. Like, you have no energy, but you also have lots of clarity. Deny the flesh, and the spiritual things become more palpable. Let's just put it that way, you know? All right, Bitcoin's starting to get a pump, baby. Bitcoin's starting to get a pump. Again, guys, for anyone new just joining the stream right now, we have come down to a key level. All right, key level support. It's basically, it's a parallel channel and plus a high volume node, right? A high volume node. So, and we've got some bull divs on Market Cipher B. All right, so this morning in the Casper crew, I told everybody I've longed this based on the things I was seeing right here. Based on the things I was seeing right here. All right. I woke up. I usually don't trade in the morning, but I woke up and I looked at my chart. I had dreams about Bitcoin being at $80,000, guys. I kid you not. I was dreaming about Bitcoin at 80K. I wake up. I turn on my phone. I shouldn't do this. It's 5 in the morning. I wake up. I turn my phone, and this is what I see. All right. Bitcoin dumping below my key level. It's a key level. I look at Market Cipher B, money flow and momentum getting higher. I'm like, this is crazy. If we reclaim the level with a back test, I'm gonna long it. Well, we started to get the back test, and then as soon as we came back up above that level, boom, man, I longed it. And I'm still in it. I'm still in a freshie. I'm still in a freshie, baby. So let's see if we can't get a little upward action. Now, if we do get a little upward action here, guys, all right? If we do get a little upward action here, I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the price to come to around $71,000, because that is going to be our Fibonacci Golden Pocket retest. And the Golden Pocket, again, the 6 Juanita Fibonacci, my high school crush. We're going to find out. And is Jay Casper still in the friend zone? Is he still going to get rejected by 6 Juanita? I've been going to the gym, as you guys can tell, right from this picture. Look, I'm a little bit more jacked. Look at the delts, you know? Look at the lats, baby. All right? I've been trying, look at the traps, you know? Look at the chest cleavage. You know, 6 Juanita, she's into the chest cleavage. Now, we're going to find out if she's going to reject me or not. I'll tell you why. Why does she usually reject us? Because of Sam Bankman-Fried with his uneven man boobs. All right, bearish divergences. So, what we really want to wait and see if we start to form here is the following. Right? Let's go back to Market Cipher. All right, and let's check it out. All right, we got 6 minutes, 6-minute time frame. If we start to see, as we come up to that level, Market Cipher B doing stuff like this, right? Getting lower over time. Money flow coming down. Then there's a very good chance we will never have a girlfriend again. But on the contrary to that, guys, if we don't see these things, we might actually have ourselves a girlfriend, and then we might actually reclaim $71,000. And once we reclaim $71,000, it's just support and resistance, right? This level, very, very key. It was resistance, it was support, it was support. So if we do this, we're going to see a new high, right? So let's go, baby. Let's see what's happening now. Wow. Let's check out the order flow, order book, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. People say I call everything wrong, and I do, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about, all right? Wow. So look, we had a lot of longs come in. 6.5, about 8 million longs. Longing the reclaim of the VWAP here. A hold above VWAP right now is going to be bullish. A hold above VWAP is going to be bullish. All right, Bitcoin. Let's put on our VWAPs. Bam. Look at this. We're holding above the VWAP right now. Look at this. We're holding above the VWAP right now. This white line is the VWAP, baby. This white line is the VWAP, baby. All right. Shout out to Eli. Am I on a treadmill? No, what I do is I have a selfie stick coming out from my belly with the camera and the computer on it, and then behind me I've got a backpack with the green screen flopping out. I'm just walking through the woods, my man. Just walking through the woods right now. All right. All right, let's see here. Shout out to Castay for the super chat. Which hex did you buy? I just bought regular old hex, and I'm absolutely wrecked. I was up 80%, now I'm down like 70%. I'm totally wrecked on it. I bought hex. But look, here's the thing. I could have sold at a profit. I didn't. All right. I didn't. Shout out to Memory Man. He does the Master Cleanse. I've done the Master Cleanse as well with the lemon juice and the cayenne pepper and the grade B organic maple scissor. I love some of that. All right. I love me some of that. Let's see here. Who we got in the live chat? Okay. We got super chats. Shouting out my super chats. Shouting out my super chats. Shouting out the super chats. Please get Crypto Face in here. I don't know if Crypto Face would come in here. I would love to have him though. He's a busy man. He's hard to get in here. Do I rap? I mean, look, I don't really rap. I like in a comical way, like in a cringy kind of meme-ish way. I like to freestyle, but I'm not serious about it. It's just for fun. It's for comedic value mostly. Would I add to my short at 71K? No, I would not add to my short at 71K. Shout out to Mason. Have a good day, Mason. Shout out to Fanta. Did I study by Chart Champion? Of course. Of course, I've learned a lot of things from Chart Champions. Should I message him? Shout out to Chart Champion. I just had Daniel on the channel on Tuesday. Go back, watch my live stream from Tuesday. I had Daniel on the channel. Popping into the live stream, baby. Popping into the live. All right, let's go. Can we look at Hex now? Man, I don't even want to look at Hex. I don't even want to look at Hex right now. Daniel and CryptoFace were arguing on Twitter. We got some drama. Look, the Jason Casper is the hub that unites us all together, my friend. All right. Do I use a standing desk? Yeah, I use a standing desk. Shout out to my father-in-law. He built me a custom standing desk. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just for me. It's beautiful just for me. Will it go to 58K? So look, if we don't hold this level here, I'm looking to around 60, let's say an average of 63,000 is my next zone. Right around here. This is the next area I'm looking for us to get another bounce from. But look, so far we have started some bearish, local bearish market structure here. You know, so yeah. What was I gonna check? I was gonna check something on my phone. I forget now. Man, I have to figure out my audio. Shout out to Purple Duck. Thoughts on the Shmuley narrative? I don't know. I have no thoughts on it. It'll probably pump if Vitalik Buterin says it will. You know, I'm probably gonna miss the train on that one, man. Shout out to Dread Mining. God bless you, Dread Mining. All right, Gas Bunny needs a massive dip. Where's a good place to buy more spot Bitcoin? Well, I'm looking right now at around 52K is a place I would actually be interested in buying some spot Bitcoin. But I'm personally not going to be buying any spot Bitcoin. I'm just going to be leveraging the Bitcoin I have, some of my spot Bitcoin, to hold like low leverage longs if we get like some big dips. That's my plan. Take a couple of Bitcoin, maybe 2 Bitcoin, maybe 3 at the most, and just kind of like enter into low leverage longs and stack my Bitcoin that way. Very low key, you know, very low leverage kind of stuff. This is how I did it in the last bull run. So is 58K possible? Look, anything is possible. 52K is possible. 30K is possible. Anything is possible, guys. This is trading. There's anything possible, right? Is it probable? So look, I can't tell you right now. I'll tell you this right now. Based on where we're at, I'm looking for a move up to 71K. If we reject from 71K, then I will tell you that 63K is probable. But until then, we can't really know. We have to take it as it comes. Like, we have to take it as it comes. I'll be honest with you. I longed this yesterday. I thought for certain we were going to wake up at 80K. All right? I longed this probably with more money than I should have. All right? I took a massive long yesterday, guys. So here's a funny story. All right? Here's a funny story. I went on vacation recently, okay? I went on vacation recently, and when I was there, I said to myself, you know what? I have no fun in my life. All I do is work. That's it. And it's true. All I do is work, all right? I have no hobbies. I don't play video games. I don't do anything. My hobbies are work. I like to trade. I like to lift weights. I like to go outside and plant in the garden and all, but it's all work, right? I haven't done anything mindless in a long time. So I went on vacation with my family. We rented an RV, and we just went down south to escape the winter. And when I was there, I decided, you know what? I feel like playing Super Mario 64. So I started playing Super Mario 64. I downloaded the emulator and all this, right? And my daughter she saw it for the first time. She's feeling it. She's jiving with Super Mario. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, I had my alert set here because this is my box, and I knew it was a CDW. And I'm playing Super Mario 64, and I have Mario 64 on one part of the screen, and then I have the here. I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the picture. Let's see if I can't find it here. Yeah, here we go. All right, so look, I'm playing Mario 64, and I'm watching the CDW. Well, when we get the CDW, I FOMO into a trade because I see the CDW happening, and I'm playing Mario at the same time, and I put way too much money on the trade. I put like $1 million on the trade by accident. I wasn't supposed to put that much money on the trade. So then I FOMO'd out right away, like a big portion of the position. And yeah, anyway, I'm just playing Super Mario, making a lot of money. I thought for certain when I woke up this morning that we were gonna be at 80K. I even had a dream about 80K. In fact, I woke up thinking we were gonna be at 80K because I had such a vivid dream about it, and I wake up and we're literally losing key support. And I'm like, what? How is this even happening? You know? So, you know, did the previous day low become a support resistance flip? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's mark out our previous day low. All right, we're losing VWAP again, guys. This is not necessarily the best thing in the world here. Previous day low is right here. Yeah, look at that, guys. Previous day low. Oof. PD low. Plus VWAP. Not looking very strong for the Bitcoin, guys. Not looking strong for the Bitcoin. Is there a reason I don't use EMAs? I do use EMAs. Play Banjo-Kazooie when you finish Mario. That's exactly the plan, bro. If you're a bro, that's exactly the plan. Yep, finish Mario and play Banjo-Kazooie. You know what's so funny is Banjo-Kazooie is... Don't hate me for this. Banjo-Kazooie is the better version of Super Mario 64. And look, I feel it's because the Nintendo developers had to rush it out so it could come out with the system. But man, then Rare, they stepped it up, man. They stepped it up. I feel like Super Mario 64, they rushed it. They had to. That's why, like, a lot of the music is... there's only, like, what? 4 songs for all the different worlds and stuff. I just feel like... I feel like they rushed it. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love Super Mario 64. But Banjo-Kazooie, that's where it's at, man. Banjo-Kazooie, that's where it's at. I used to love Banjo-Kazooie. I used to go... When I was a kid, I used to read those online forums about how to get the ice key and all the eggs and stuff, and I used to think about what could these things be for? And then you read these, you see the pictures at the end of the game, they talk about Banjo-Tooie, and you're like, I can't wait till Banjo-Tooie comes out, and then it comes out, and all your hopes and dreams are shattered to smithereens, because there's nothing you could do with the, and you spent all your time Googling how to get these items with the sandcastle, and man, traumatic stuff. All right. Shout out to Vince Cinnamon. He says nothing more awesome than a guy talking crypto on a treadmill. Why, thank you, my friend. I feel the same exact way. I feel the same exact way. All right, let's see. Come on, can Bitcoin break through, baby? All right. All right, DJ was a PlayStation kid. All right, I was an N64 kid. All right. But no, you know, I used to play PlayStation 2, you know, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 1 and 2, Twisted Metal, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, and what else did I play on there? Final Fantasy. How could I forget about Final Fantasy? 7, 8. But you know, Final Fantasy used to be on Nintendo, so we got a leg up there. The OG Final Fantasies. All right, shout out to, all right, someone says we have a bear flag. Bobcat Man says focus. Crypto Face is live, baby. Is that true? Let's check it out. I don't see him. I don't see it. I don't think he's live. Nah, his last live stream was a day ago. CryptoFace not live right now. Siphon filter. Wow, I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Crash Team Racing. Oh yeah, Rayman. I forgot about Rayman as well. I did not buy Solana. I did not buy Solana. I can't believe I didn't buy Solana. I had an alert, but I never got the alert. Huh. Crap, man. How come I never got my alert on Solana? Well, that sucks. Hang on. Oh man, I don't know why I didn't get my alert, but no, I didn't buy Solana. We hit my buy zone, huh? Let's Oh crap, look at this. Okay, hang on. Here we go, Solana. Coming into my buy zone. Yeah, I'll get some Solana, man. I'll get some right here. What the heck? I'll get some Solana. I wish I could see. Let's check out again. Let's check out the 12-minute market cipher B. Man, that doesn't look very bullish, huh? It doesn't look very bullish. But yeah, I'll get some Solana here. This is a buy zone for me. I'm about to get some Solana, some salami. All right, let's get some salami. Low liquidity here. I can't even fill a $2,000 order on MEXC, but yeah, I'll get a little bit of Solana here. I'll get a little bit of Solana. All right, come on, Bitcoin. What are we doing here, baby? We're gonna pump or are we gonna dump? Come on, Bitcoin. What's going on? I should get some Hermule. Yeah, everyone's telling me about Hermule Purple Dark. Is it on MEXC? Is Hermule on MEXC? If it is, let's check out this Hermule thing. Alright, let's check out the Hermule thing. Looks like it's not on MEXC, so it looks like I can't get any. Alright, just bought some Solana. A little bit of salami. Oh, he mule. It's called he mule. All right, he mule. All right, but so many shillers. So many shillers saying I'm not a bot. Go buy he mule. That makes me think you guys are shillers. All right, you guys are shillers. You guys are bots. All right, you guys are bots and shillers. Metroid was the best. That was a good one too. Dread mining. Good old Samus. Super hot underneath the suit, but we never got to see it. Unless she got zapped in Super Smash Brothers, I think you could see her without the suit for a second, right? I don't know. Shout out to Bellsprout. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to Eric R. Shout out to Soldier Slim. Do I have Matic in my portfolio? Yes, I do. I do have Matic in my portfolio. Huge shout out to Sareem Tool Muntaha. God bless you. Isn't there a golden pocket at 64? Yes, dread mining. So dread mining, that is my next box, honestly. And look, these boxes have been no disappointments along the way down. So, you know, basically, this box here, not a disappointment. This box here, definitely not a disappointment. My next box is right down here, and yes, it is the golden pocket. So look, we lose this level today. Bitcoin dumps today. This is my next stop. Will I trade it? I don't know. It's a Friday, so I might not. We might not. We might not. Shout out to The Fish. Shout out to Bellsprout. Shout out to Thomas Shaterowski getting on top of the castle in Mars 64, right? Yeah, Yoshi talks to you. Only if you have 120 power stars, alright? Alright, it's in Poloniex. Alright, I'm not using Poloniex. I'm not using Poloniex. Poloniex. Alright, let's check out like what the heck Bitcoin's even doing here. Alright, she's at VWAP, guys. She's chopping around the WAP. We got some chop around the WAP, baby. We're chopping around the WAP. Holding VWAP, I think, is bullish. We can hold above the VWAP. That is bullish, bullish. Bullish, bullish. I like to eat fish from a dish. Alright. Alright, Damien wants to dump this Bitcoin. Well, I'm hoping for a little bit more upside here. Alright, Bitcoin's starting to get a little bit of a pump here, guys. Alright, someone bought Solana yesterday. Money bought Solana yesterday. Yeah, I feel like there's hype on it, right? It's a meme coin. So, huge shout out to Crypto Lifer. Shout out to Sam Price. Shout out to Frankie Candle. Shout out to Tino from Traders Reality. Shout out to Crypto Face. Shout out to Daniel from Chart Champions. Shout out to Andy from Bitcoin Census. Shout out to Trader Geo. Shout out to Nick Cipher, aka Flopping Groper. Shout out to Tom Crown, about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Make sure to go subscribe to Tom Crown. Let's get him up to 100,000 subscribers today, baby. Where is Tom Crown? Oh, he's around, man. When is my take profit? Well, I've already taken some profit on it. So, honestly, my next take profit is going to be 71K. Not sure if we can get there. But this trade right now, I'm definitely not going to close it in a loss. And I'm not going to close it in a loss, that's for sure. And but my next target for this is going to be 71,000. So I've already taken some P on this thing when we made this first little high here. So let's see. Let's see. I'm hoping for a break above this yellow line, because if we do, it's going to be explosive. A break above this yellow line will be explosive. Let's check out how market Cipher's looking here. All right, so look at this, guys. 6-minute money flow is actually looking pretty good. Let's check out the 12. 12-minute money flow is looking nice, guys. It's looking nice. Man, it's looking pretty nice on the 12-minute money flow, I do have to say. So let's see if we can't keep this money flow getting higher over time here. And then we can reclaim previous day low and fill some of these single prints that we have coming right up to around the weekly VWAP, right around 71K. Excuse me. 71K. It's a sunny day out, guys. It's nice outside. It's a sunny day. Is shorting the yellow line bad? Look, if you have a plan to short, then nothing's bad, alright? Nothing's bad. Nothing's bad. You can't see the freshie. I know I'm not showing the fresh long trade that I'm in. I'm not logged into that account right now. I'm not logged into that account right now. Only on my mobile. To have the trade open. Not on desktop. But in general, it's this. This is the trade. My window, yeah, my window's out my left side. I've got a window out here, guys. All right, here we go, baby. Bitcoin about to get a pump. This is what we're talking about. Invert head and shoulders. Introverted head and shoulders right here. Right? I don't know. I know. You guys are going to say, Jason, it's not a head and shoulder. Okay, whatever it is, I don't know. I feel like we could get the breakout, man. I feel like we could get the breakout. Am I happy? In the moment, I'm very happy. I mean, if you watched the beginning of the stream, I was hype, all right? But I've been on the treadmill now for 2 hours, you know, and I already did a little workout this morning. Haven't eaten anything today. So, you know, I'm a little bit more mellow right now. Bitcoin's boring. Price action's boring. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm content. I'm joyful. I'm jovial. But I'm just waiting here for something to happen, all right? I'm waiting here for something to happen. So, a W pattern. Yeah, we could be getting the Wumbo pattern. The Wumbo Jumbo. All right, the Wumbo Jumbo pattern. Yeah, so I am in a freshie long trade from mobile here, guys. All right. So let's see. The trade I'm in on mobile is the exact same setup you see here. This is an older trade that I have open from lower. Why don't I start vlogs? Well, I am going to start releasing some homesteading content, guys. I am going to start releasing some homesteading content. Shout out to Steve O'Charts. He doesn't sound like this. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry, bro. I am going to start with some homesteading content. Huge shout out to Overcome 70x7 listening during leg day in the garage. That's what's up, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you have a great leg day. I hope you cannot walk in a good way after the leg day, and that you eat some high protein foods that go straight to the hypertrophy gains. Why do you ask JDW444? Are you happy? Are you happy? Happiness in life is in my opinion, you can maintain happiness in life without necessarily feeling up in every second, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, homestead content, I'm just gonna put it on the same channel, guys. Like right now I'm preparing the garden beds, and I'm doing something new this year. I'm putting down the landscape fabric for weed control, because historically I've had issues with weeds, but I finally feel like I've gotten my soil to the place. This is now my 6th year of planting here. I feel like I've gotten my garden beds to the place where the soil is rich enough that I can cover it with the landscape fabric. Because in the past, I was just planting into freshly tilled dirt, doing the best I could do with what I had. But over the years, I've really built up some rich soil. So now I'm going to just burn holes in the landscape fabric and plant direct sow into that, and I'm going to see how it happens. So I am documenting the process. I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. But here's the thing, you know. Do I follow Doug or Stacy? Of course. Shout out to Trader Geo. Yo, Trader Geo, man. What is going on, bro? I gotta Trader Geo, man. Let me know what you think in the chat. Yeah, I'm going to document the process. And I'm going to talk about how to start gardens if you're totally new. Like, if you've never planted before. I've had a lot of success planting in the grossest, rockiest dirt. I'm not even going to call it soil. Dirt. I produce so much food from rocky, gross dirt. I really think anybody can garden if you have a yard or grass of any kind. You can grow potatoes, beets, squash. Especially potatoes, man. So easy. Yo, Trader Geo, let me know, bro. What's your view? You still bearish? Trader Geo is always bearish. Trader Geo is always bearish. Do I do rejuvenative farming? I don't know what that is, but I do know that everything that... The way I enrich my soil is everything that the chickens do during the year, I put it into the garden in the fall. So the chicken run, we put all our food scraps in there. They turn, and we put straw in there. They turn it all into rich compost. And we put that into the gardens every year. And then I just rotate my crops. So I don't know if that's rejuvenative. I don't know. You know? I don't know if that's rejuvenative. Shout out to Joe Potter. Yeah, shout out to Doug and Stacy. Of course, everyone watches Doug and Stacy. They're probably the biggest homesteading channel on YouTube, right? One of them. What do they have, like 2 million subscribers or something crazy like that? Mark used to piss on his tomatoes. Interesting. Poop in it. Well, here's the thing. I mean, like, chicken poop is excellent manure, but you gotta let it sit over the year, and you gotta let it decompose. Otherwise, it'll burn your crops. And you might get citronella. Just kidding. Yeah, chickens are dangerous. All right, shout out to Trader Geo. He says, bro, we went up 100% in 40 days. I prefer the word cautious because I know this market can humble you. All right, Trader Geo. I appreciate you, man. Are you short, Trader Geo? You in a short? You in a long? You in a schlong, baby? What's going on, man? Short, long, schlong? Oh, shout out to Zigzag. All right, I'll actually check this guy out. Chris Trump Korean Natural Farming. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this, man. I'll look that up. Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now. Chris Trump Korean. Alright, just subscribe to him, man. Man, I'm gonna check this guy out. He doesn't look very Korean to me, but I'll still check him out, okay? I can't do the pump song Dapper. I'm so sorry, man, but my audio is off sync with my voice. So I can't do it today, unfortunately. I should do it live with Trader Geo. Yeah, that's true, man. Trader Geo, man, one of these days, bro, we gotta do a collab, alright? We gotta do a collab. We got to do a collab one day, my friend. Alright, no-till. Yeah, no-till, no-till. Look, no-till's great and fine, but look, when you're a guy like me, and you basically are moving out to a fresh piece of land, okay, and you want to start growing that year, no-till just ain't an option, my friend. It's not an option. You know? Paul Gauci and all these guys, like, good for them. I'm glad. I'm happy for them. Hopefully someday I could be on that level. But look, when you're just coming out to a piece of land and all you have is field, and you're trying to grow food, you know, the two options are either you eat or you don't eat. What are you gonna do? You're gonna wait? Let me get down some organic material and just layer it on top of each other over and over and over? Or are you gonna just plant seeds? Because here's the thing. God made it so that when you plant the seed, the plant grows. It might not be the most nutritious, the most prolific. You might have more pests. But like I said, I have grown so many calories worth of food in the most disgusting dirt. I wouldn't even call it soil. Rock. I've made videos about it on my YouTube channel in the past. But I did that by tilling. Otherwise, how can you plant in the grass? You can't, you know? So potatoes will grow anywhere, beets will grow anywhere. But if I could do the no-till thing, look, I would do it. But yeah, legumes, baby. Yeah, so for me, it's all about potatoes, squash, beans. Potatoes, squash, and beans are really my three main crops, because if you have chickens, potatoes, squash, and beans, you could live off of that. I say you could thrive off of those four things, right? Chickens, meat, eggs, fat, protein. Compost. Chickens make the compost, right? You've got the beans, proteins and carbs. You got the potatoes, lots of carbohydrates. And you got the squash. You got the seeds for the fat and the protein. And then you got the rich flesh of the squash for all those micronutrients. Summer squash, winter squash. I love me some butternut squash. I love butternut squash. One of my favorite meals to eat is like 6 eggs with 2 butternut squashes, like the mini ones. Such a good meal. Maybe a little bit of other stuff on the side or whatever. Huge shout out to Mr. Masta. He says $24.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greens, yeah, greens, bro. So of course I grow greens, but like I'm talking about the things that I need for survival. So after that, lettuce, you know, tomatoes, cucumbers, melons, kale, chard, you know, beets, fennel. What else do we grow? Parsnips, you know, we've grown parsnips. I've grown my own oatmeal, man. I've grown my own oatmeal. Yeah, spaghetti squash. I'm all about spaghetti squash as well. Why wouldn't you rototill? Well, the case against rototilling is that it depletes, it hurts the soil. It kills the microbiome in the soil. And it's just not natural, because when you look out in the woods where all these plants are growing, the ground is covered. And underneath the covering of ground is compost, because after all the leaves and the rain and the pine needles and the grass all dies, it creates this compost and it covers the ground and it keeps the moisture in the ground and it protects the soil. It creates a rich microbiome. It allows the worms to go through and the soil becomes very rich. And if you till it, you destroy all that, which is true. But, you know, I'd say all my gardens I started by tilling, and then after that, I do the lasagna method over the winter and plant in that. So first time gardens, I always till. But look, I'm not an expert. This is just what I do, you know? We got to do a stream with Tino, Trader Geo, and myself. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Herbs, of course we grow herbs, man. Oregano, thyme, parsley, sage, hyssop, lavender, mint, dill. Yeah, of course we grow herbs too, but look, I'm talking about the main staples. So like, when it comes to my gardening, I'm all about, I do it with the mindset, if tomorrow I could no longer buy food outside of my own property, what are the things I could grow that would produce, first of all, the calories, second of all, the nutrients, and third of all, that are easy to grow and produce a lot, you know? So things I would never grow, corn, right? Because of the pests and the deer, and it's a lot of hard work to grow corn, and it's compared to potatoes, you know? Potatoes, you just put those things in the ground, and next thing you know, you got yourself tons of potatoes. What a great ROI on potatoes, man. Shout out to my man with the super chat. He says Solana will accelerate 8x with Fire Dancer update with Google and Visa as official validators for the first decentralized smartphone app store. You heard it here first, guys. Shout out to the super chat, Kurt Schmeyer. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. Yeah, potatoes are great. Potatoes are great. I'm all about potatoes. yeah, potatoes basically grow themselves. Root vegetables as well, parsnips, red beets, turnips, all these things, they grow themselves. Like, I don't have to put much work. I just have to harvest them. And then they last all year too. Like, I'm still eating potatoes. No joke. No joke. Yesterday, a spider. Hang on one second. I gotta kill this spider. My bad, y'all. You know how it is. We got a spider around. Sorry, guys. I killed it, all right? I killed it, all right? Eat the spider, it's good protein. Nah, I don't eat the spiders. This isn't the good kind of spider that I want in my house. This is not the good kind of spider, man. Trust me. This is not the good kind. Yeah, I killed the spider for Big Butts 28. Alright, I killed it for Big Butts. Big Butts 28. Alright. Yeah, I can't do the pump song today because my audio's messed up, guys. My audio's messed up. Yeah, so I'm just all about growing stuff where if I couldn't go to the store anymore, I would be able to survive and thrive. And I personally feel like I could survive and thrive off potatoes, chicken, squash, and beans. Right? I love me beans. And chickens too, so. But of course, I like to grow other stuff like apples, berries, nectarines, pawpaws, and whatever the heck I want to grow, you know? Whatever the heck I want to grow. You can't make beer without corn. Well, the good thing is I don't really drink beer. I can't rap for you guys because my audio is off with the voice, and I don't know how. I have to fix that, you know. What capital did I have when I started trading? Well, I had a lot. I had a lot of Bitcoin because I bought Bitcoin at $600 and I FOMO'd in like 45, 50K into Bitcoin around between $500 and $800. It was like not an all-in-one purchase, not at all. But yeah, I FOMO'd in. I turned that money into enough money to buy a property to homestead on, and then I still had Bitcoin left over. So when I started actually trading with it, I did have a decent amount of capital to trade with. So, and then the last bull run, I really made a lot as well. I don't have any avocado. I cannot grow avocados around here. I wish I could. Do we have bull lives here? Yeah, we do. That's why I'm kind of like in this long right now. So I'm in this long right now. But a big greenhouse. I thought about a greenhouse. It's not a road I want to go down. I'd rather just work with what I have available. If anything, someday I'll move. I just want to work with what I have available. Shout out to Aaron G. Shout out to regular G. Alright guys, well, man, I was hoping for a big pump today. What do you think? Do you think Bitcoin's going to get a big pump? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Bitcoin's going to pump. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Bitcoin's going to dump. Put a 1 in the chat for a pump, 2 in the chat for a dump. If it's gonna pump, I want to stay alive, man. But if not, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? All right, a lot of dumpers. Alright guys, well then I am gonna head out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. It's a Friday. I'm gonna head out. God bless all of you guys in Jesus' name. Even if you're not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. And for me, my relationship with Jesus is the most important thing in my life because it does give me an eternal purpose in a seemingly futile, finite existence, knowing that although man is in a fallen, sinful state, but God himself took on flesh to die for our sins so that not only can we be forgiven, but he rose from the dead so that if we repent and believe in him, we also have that promise of a physical bodily resurrection, and he will fill us with his Holy Spirit to fundamentally change who we are, a new creation, born again. And we do have that promise of eternal life and eternal purpose, and there's nowhere else where you can get this promise and this hope besides Jesus the Messiah. All right, Islam can't give that to you. Cannot give you that hope, cannot give you that promise. Only in Jesus, all right? Nothing else can give that to you. You can go on a long spiritual journey. You can discover a lot of things. But at the end of the day, it's not going to give you that hope, man. So I know not everyone's religious. I know not everyone believes that. But look, pray everyone is super blessed. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.